Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ezzatul Binti Zamani, matric number CF2130320. So we are from Group 10. We present our project, which is on 16 until 17 December 2022. Engineering Geology subject conducted an educational trip to Mersey. This site visit is joined by more than 100 students and 3 lecturers. It is a 2 days and 1 night trip, and it is a good opportunity to bring the students to know more about the geology structures there. The purpose of this site visits is to expose students to the geology structure and the real life situation about the rocks. For this site visits, students are more capable to learn more about the study of rocks and the problems related to the rocks. The main purpose of this trip is to give the exposure to the students and how the geologists work and train them to collect data of slope, deep angle and deep direction for report and study purpose. For the methodology is a set of research or operations that are meticulously carried out in the correct order, whether on site or in the laboratory. Determination of rock and minerals, classification of weathering, grades of rock outcrops, Smith-Ribbon hammer, test data continually utilizing Bruton compass, and determination of mode of slope are some of the methods used at the construction site.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Mohd Haikal bin Norfarizat. I continue with geological investigation at Ahli for trip 1. And first is to determine of rock formation type that are available in the study area based on field observation. At Ahitam, there are type of formation is sedimentary and metamorphic rock, and type of rock or mineral is shale, bluestone, siltstone, ferrite, slate, and hornfels. Identification and classification of weathering grade of the outcrop. At Ahitam, have a 4 grade, 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is moderate weathered, highly weathered, completely weathered, and residual soil. Okay, investigation of the geological structure that form in the study area. There have 3 geological structure: river fall, bedding, and monocline. And there are 3 type of index testing: Smith hammer, point load, and flat durability. Smith hammer test quality of concrete at item is poor, which is 16.11 MPa, less than 20. For point load test, 21.4737 MPa, and set durability test 93.10%, very high. This remain virtually unchanged. Determination of rock mass quality using 2 methods: rock mass rating (RMR) and geological strength index (GSI) for slope. For RMR, we got the rating is 42, which is in grade 4, fair rock. And for geological strength index, 25% is block and disturbed. Determination of mode of slope failure using stereonet kinematic analysis. For pole 1, deep direction 274 degree. For deep angle, 82 degree. For pole 2, 290 degree deep direction and 84 degree deep angle. And slope at item is 45 degree deep direction and 30 degree deep angle. Criteria for slope failure at site 1: planar no pole potential for planar failure. For wedges, no pole potential for wedge failure. And for toppling, pole 1 has potential for toppling failure. The factor of safety for the selected rock crop slope for the site study. For I hitam, pole 1 has potential for toppling failure. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hilmi Haziq bin Ramlan, CF210062. So I'm going to continue for trip 2, which is the location is in Pantai Sri Mersing. So based on our field observation for the determination of rock formation types that are available in the study area in site 2, so the type of rock formation that we observe are sedimentary and metamorphic rock, and the type of rock or mineral are shale, mudstone, siltstone, phyllite, slate, and hornfels. So for the next observation is we identificate and classificate the of weathering grades of the rock outcrop. So as you can see, these are the tables for the weathering classification, and for site 2, the weathering classification that we got is grade 3, as you can see, moderately weathered. So for the next is we study the geological structure that are formed in Pantai Sri Mersing. So for the geological structures that we got 3 types, which is normal fault, bedding and fold. Okay, for the Smith hammer test that we got in this Pantai Sri Mersing, the data from the data obtained and the results that we got for the Smith rebound hammer graph based on the MPA, and we calculated the average. So we got 40.22 MPA, which is more than 40. And then for the point load test, from the point load data test, we got average point load test, which is 2.9713 MPA, and we calculated the uniaxial compressive strength UCS at rock, which is we got 59.4253 MPA. Okay, for the last test for this site is we observe from slate durability index test from the type of sample of first cycle and the second cycle. So the slate classification that we got is extremely high, and the visual description is that the pieces remain virtually unchanged. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Ulwan Muzammil, and this is for Site 3 location at Pantai Air Papan. So for Pantai Air Papan, the type of rock formation is extrusive igneous rock, and the type of rock in mineral is pyroclastic, rhyolite, pumice, scoria, and cinders. So this is the classification of weathering grade of the rock at Pantai Air Papan. And we have 2 types of geological structure at Pantai Air Papan, which is normal fault and bedding. So for the Smith hammer test, the quality of concrete at Pantai Air Papan is poor, which is below than 20. And this is the deep direction and deep angle for every joint set at Site 3, Pantai Air Papan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahli Jamil. So I'm going to continue on trip 4 in Tanjung Penyambung. So for the determination of rock formation types that are available in the study area, which is Site 4, Tanjung Penyambung. So the type of rock formation is sedimentary and metamorphic rock. And the type of rock and minerals is shale, mudstone, siltstone, phyllite, slate, and hornfels. So for the identification and classification of weathering in Site 4, which is Tanjung Penyambung, we have slightly weathered, there is grade 2, moderate weathered, grade 3, and highly weathered, grade 4, and lastly is completely weathered, there is grade 5. So for the geological structure in Site 4, that is Tanjung Penyambung, we found out there is only a normal fault and monocline. There are only two of geological structure that we found out there. So for laboratory testing in Tanjung Penyambung, we only do smidge rebound hammer. So for the result, we conclude that the quality of the concrete at Tanjung Penyambung is fair. Is between 20 to 30. So the value that we got there is 27.78. So the determination of rock mass quality using RMR and GSI, the RMR we got there is 62, which is considered as a good rock, and the GSI we got is 44%. We consider as a block and disturb. So for the determination of mode of slope failure using stereonaut kinematic analysis, we got 5 pole in Tanjung Penyambung. So we clarify in deep direction and deep angle. So for P1 we got 296 and the deep angle is 16. For pole 2 we got 352 and 60. Pole 3 310 and 78. Pole 4 278 and 80. And pole 5 is 2 and 62. And for the slope, the deep direction is 310 and the deep angle is 51. So for the criteria of slope failure for Site 4 is we got 3 mode of failure, which is planar, wedges, and toppling. So for the planar, we got the criteria is P1 has the potential for planar failure, and the wedges we got only 2, which is P2 and P1 and P5 and P1. So there is no toppling that we got from Site 4. So the factor of safety for the selected rock slope from Tanjung Penyambung, we got the planar and the pole is P1 and the FOS that we got is 1.1185. And for the wedges for pole P1 and P2, we got 1.0109. And for P1 to P5, we got 1.0090.